This is the first video after my 1 year anniversary. I'm gonna take it easy on myself. We are gonna react to Something Scary Volume 4. So this is like a bunch of scary stories in one video. They're all gonna be made by the same person anyway. This is Snarled, Sapphire, Sonaldo. Follow her on Instagram, do all that. All right, without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and get into it. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of cold. Hold up. Yeah, look at it. Look at the robe. I got this for Christmas. I don't wear it that much, but like, yo, this thing is comfy. Really comfy. They got a little hood on it too. Like, hold up. I ain't gonna wear this. I ain't gonna wear the hood for the video. Let's go ahead and get it. All right, hey, let me go ahead and turn my light off, bro. It's gonna be good.
Hey, I'm Sapphire. Wanna hear something scary?
Oh, this intro new. When did this come out? 7 years ago? Production quality is on point for like animation. That's crazy. I never seen this intro before.
From cautionary tales about technology to creepy pastas that will keep you up at night, this next volume is all about the internet. For the next few chapters, I'll be sharing some of the eeriest stories that have emerged thanks to the World Wide Web. But don't worry your little heads, they're all fiction. They all claim to be fiction. Our first chapter comes from the No Sleep subreddit written by username Scarjo. Have you ever forgotten your phone? When did you realize you'd forgotten it?
Like,
the realization
immediately.
probably didn't dawn on you spontaneously. More likely, you reached for your phone and were momentarily confused by it not being there. Then you did a mental re-step of the morning's events. Shit. In my case, my phone's alarm woke me up as normal, but I realized the battery was lower than I expected. So I put it on the counter to charge it while I showered instead of into my bag like normal. It was a momentary slip from the routine, but that was all it took. Once in the shower, my brain got back into
It's really crazy because like I literally just lost my phone.
We do not care.
Yo, where's my phone? The whole time it was inside a book. Some random book. But I found it. Y'all probably don't even care.
the routine it follows every morning, and that was it. Forgotten. This wasn't just me being clumsy, as I later researched. This is a recognized brain function. Your brain doesn't just work on one level, it works on many. Like when you're walking somewhere, you think about your destination and avoiding hazards, but you don't think about keeping your legs moving properly. I wasn't thinking about regulating my breathing. I was thinking whether I should grab a coffee on the drive to work.
Right.
I wasn't thinking about moving my breakfast through my intestines. I was wondering whether I'd finish on time to pick up my daughter Emily from daycare after work or get stuck with another late fee. This is the thing. There's a level of your brain that just deals with the routine so that the rest of the brain can think about other things. Most people call it autopilot, but there's danger there. If you have a break in your routine, your ability to remember and account for the break is only as good as your ability to stop your brain going into routine mode. But I didn't stop my brain entering routine mode. I got in the shower as normal, routine started, exception forgotten, autopilot engaged. I showered, I shaved, the radio forecast amazing weather. I gave Emily her breakfast and loaded her into the car. She was so adorable that morning. She complained about the bad sun blinding her, saying it stopped her having a little sleep on the way to daycare. That was the routine. It didn't matter that my phone was on the counter, charging silently. My brain was in the routine, and in the routine my phone was in my bag. This is why I forgot my phone. Not clumsiness, not negligence, nothing more than my brain entering routine mode and overriding the exception. Autopilot engaged. I left for work.
Oh, I get it now.
Swelteringly hot.
Y'all probably caught on to that before I did. I guess I'm just tired.
Hot day already. The bad sun had been burning since before my traitorously absent phone woke me. The steering wheel was burning hot to the touch when I sat down. I heard Emily shift over behind my driver's seat to get out of the glare. But I got to work, submitted the report, attended the morning meeting. It's not until I took a quick coffee break and reached for my phone that the illusion shattered.
Yup, it's not
did a mental
there.
re-step. I remembered the dying battery. I remembered plugging it into the wall. I remembered leaving it there. My phone was on the counter. Autopilot disengaged. Again,
Yeah, I hate that
therein
too.
lies the danger. Until you have that moment, the moment you reach for your phone and shatter the illusion, that part of the brain is still in routine mode. The day continued to bake. The morning haze gave way to the relentless fever heat of the afternoon. People swapped coffees for iced smoothies, jackets discarded, sleeves rolled up, ties loosened, brows mopped. The park slowly filled with sunbathers and barbecues. Window frames threatened to warp. The thermometer continued to swell. Thank fuck the offices were air conditioned. Still cursing myself for forgetting my phone.
Nah, because I literally, like, last summer, I had an AC. I don't know if y'all know my old videos, but if you look in the background, there was a little AC, like, sitting down there. I still have that. It's just I don't use it because, like, yeah, it's not summer.
I drove home. The day's heat had baked the inside of the car, releasing a horrible smell from somewhere. When I arrived on the driveway, the stones crunching comfortingly under my tires, my wife greeted me at the door.
Sorry I'm pausing it so much, but literally in almost every horror story, when somebody talks about a bad smell, it's most likely a body. So I'm assuming, I don't know, I'm assuming somebody broke into his car, slept there, and got a heat stroke. Other than that, I don't know what could be doing that, because they wouldn't add that detail for no reason.
Where's Emily? Fuck. As if the phone wasn't bad enough. After everything, I'd left
Hey, you
Emily
forget your
at
own
fucking
daughter.
daycare after all. I immediately sped back there and started practicing my excuses, wondering vainly if I could charm my way out of a late fee. I saw a piece of paper stuck to the door.
Y'all gotta pay if you leave your child?
Please use side door. Today only. Overnight? What? The door was fine this morning. I froze. My knees shook.
Free?
Vandals. A change in the routine. My phone was on the counter. I hadn't been here this morning. My phone was on the counter. I'd driven past because I was drinking my coffee. I'd not dropped Emily off. My phone was on the counter. She'd moved her seat. I hadn't seen her in the mirror. My phone was on.
Bro, that audio, y'all, that scared the shit out of me. Y'all probably don't even know what happened, bro. As she's talking, I just heard her from only one ear. So it seemed like she was in my room. That's actually crazy.
She'd fallen asleep out of the bad sun. She didn't speak when I drove past her daycare. My phone was on the counter. She changed the routine. My phone was on the counter. She changed the routine and I'd forgotten to drop her off. My phone was on the counter. 9 hours. That car. That baking sun. No air. No water. No power. No help. No help. Heat. A steering wheel too hot to touch. That smell. I walked to the car door. Numb. Shock. I opened the door. My phone was on the counter and my daughter was dead. Autopilot disengaged.
Why didn't she say anything?
In our next chapter, I will be telling you a story written by Pascal Chatterjee about two friends who are messaging on WhatsApp.
You asleep?
No. Guess you're not either.
We got animations?
Can't.
Full blown animation.
Sounds like cats fighting. What's your excuse?
Studying.
So that's what they call porn now?
Annie, what the
Hold on. Now my channel ain't family friendly. Y'all gonna have to chill out on them words. I don't know who's watching me. But you ever been like laid up in bed just texting somebody? I know I have. You know who you are. Cause I know you're watching this video. Cause I mean you asked for this video. So I'm just saying. Takes me back.
fuck?
Not denying it.
I still can't believe what Johnny did today.
Me neither. That boy has issues.
What
the
Johnny
fuck?
do?
The wind's so loud. That doesn't seem normal.
No wind over here. Just rain.
Lucky you. I need my beauty sleep.
Damn right you do.
What? You mean I look... Shit. I think I heard footsteps on the gravel outside.
Get your crazy dad to check it out.
I'm home alone. The fam are on holiday, remember? I told you this.
Really? Till when? We should hang out.
They really sound like footsteps, but there's something odd about them. I should look out the window.
It's
but
time to
my
get
bed
up
is
out of
so
there.
Warm.
Sure,
time
you
to
wanna
get out
look
of
the
Dodge.
window when you're alone? What if there really is someone there in your garden looking up at you?
Not funny, David.
Wow, chill. I'm sure it's nothing.
Gonna check. Be right back.
If there's
She about to
something
get her
strange
neck
in the
slit.
neighborhood, who are you gonna call?
David, there's someone in the garden.
What, really?
Yes, I can see a man's back.
What's he doing?
He's looking for something? On his hands and knees in the bushes.
He probably lost his
He must be
phone.
high. Probably looking for his drugs.
David, this is serious. What should I do?
Call
Nothing.
the
He'll probably go away
cops.
by himself.
Cops. What the, like, I don't know. No. I feel like we need to take things into full realization. And people don't feel off about things for no reason. You need to understand that that is not their property. And they're on your property. Now, if you want to be bold and ask them, are you okay? Step outside, you can. But you better be ready to fight. Okay? You better be ready to fight.
Oh my god, now he's digging with his bare hands. He's ruining the garden.
Oh nah, yeah, you definitely gotta call the cops. Ain't that vandalism? Them my plants in that garden.
Shit, he's turning around.
What does he look like?
David, what the fuck? This isn't funny.
What?
How are you doing that?
What are you talking about?
I can see you in my garden. How are you writing here without touching your phone?
That's not me.
I'm by the window. Can't you hear me banging on it?
Fuck, Annie, now you're scaring me too. I'm definitely
what the
not in your garden. That's not me.
Stop playing around. I can see your face, and you're wearing that stupid
Bro,
football
send
jacket
her a
you're
picture,
so
bro.
proud of.
It must be someone who looks like me. Honestly, Annie, I'm at home. I wouldn't play around like that.
It has to be a friend of yours, David, playing a sick prank. How else could he be wearing your jacket?
There are loads of jackets like that. My friends don't look anything like me. You just have me on your mind.
He's digging again. Fucking leave already!
Annie, do you have a gun in your house?
Don't be
Oh,
stupid, David.
yes.
You can't shoot anyone.
You don't
Yes.
have to use it. Just
Come
show
on.
what you're carrying.
Doesn't that jacket have your name on the back?
Yeah, the team all got one with their name on.
I can see your fucking name!
What?
What the hell is this, David?
Annie, that jacket's in my closet.
Fuck, he's seen me. Why is he smiling like that? He's coming.
Call the cops.
Get here.
Annie? Annie, pick up. I've called the cops, told them there's a break-in attempt at your place. They said they're on their way, but it'll take about half an hour.
Half an
Annie.
hour. Half an hour. Nobody has time for half an hour. People barely have time for 5 minutes. I'm not saying police are unreliable, but nah. Where I live, I heard 3 shots. Cops came rushing down with cruisers in 2 minutes. Probably not even 2, like a minute and a half. And it was like 3-4 cruisers. 30 minutes? Yeah, y'all can keep that.
Are you there?
It's in the house. Can't talk. I have to be quiet. Lights off. I'm in a closet with a knife. Hard to type.
Oh, yeah, just-
Taking too much.
Shank
Stay
him.
there, Annie. The police will be there in 20 minutes. Do you know where he is?
It, not he. The look it had when it saw me, David. No person could look like that.
Oh yeah, it's
Jesus
time. It's
Christ,
time
does
to
it know
pray.
where you are?
It's time to pray.
No, I grabbed the knife when I saw it running toward the house, and I got in the closet when I heard it breaking in.
Okay, good. You'll be fine. A druggie doesn't have the brains to find someone hiding in the closet.
Why are you assuming
The
it's a
police will be there
druggie?
soon.
It's a man.
Oh God, it's calling out to me. It doesn't sound like you, David. Its voice is so deep, filling the house, filling my head.
What is it saying?
Come out, Annie. I just want to look at you. It keeps repeating that over and over. Have I gone mad, David? Is this what it feels like?
Just 10
Bro,
more minutes,
she
Annie.
might be a
Keep it
druggie,
together.
but-
You were so strong.
Come on,
We can
gang.
get through this.
It's coming up the stairs, but so slowly. Irregular steps. Why does it look like you, David? Why you?
I don't know, Annie. Please believe me.
Can you make it stop? Please make it stop.
I would
Bro,
if I
this is
could. I
scaring me.
promise you.
It's at the end of the hall. David, I didn't say anything to my parents when they left. I was listening to music. Is that the last time I see them?
Annie,
This has something to do with you, David. Only you can make it stop. Think fast,
I don't know, Annie. God, please.
please.
It might be because I think about you so much. Think about you all the time.
So stop.
I don't know how.
It's scraping something on the walls. Getting closer, please, David.
I'm trying so hard.
It's slowing down. Try harder. Whatever you're doing, it's working. It stopped. I can't hear anything.
Bro, it's in the
Don't go
closet
out yet.
with you.
Stay put till the police get there.
What should I tell them if he's gone?
Everything, Annie. Everything you told me.
I didn't know you felt that way about me, David.
Oh my
I'm so glad it
god.
stopped.
Can you come over in the morning, David? I really need to see you.
No, that's
Annie,
not
I'll do
her.
that.
That's not
Great.
her.
Can't wait.
That's not her.
Annie? Annie, how do I know this is you?
No resolution? It's not confirmed what happened to her? Come on, gang.
Google Earth is a pretty amazing website, but it can also lead to some strange discoveries. In our next chapter, I will be telling you a story that originates from creepypasta. A few years ago, I was in a car accident. Since then, I really don't leave the house that often. It's difficult, and the idea of seeing a car drive by makes me feel lightheaded. So my friend showed me Google Maps. I was fascinated by the fact that I could see all over the world, almost like being there. I became instantly hooked. I'd virtually walk down
Bro.
Beg the fuck back.
streets in China, Japan, Germany, England, so many places. The faces of the people were always blurred to protect their privacy, but it was still enjoyable to see them out there, enjoying their life, walking like it was no big deal. One day when I was looking
in a
around Tokyo,
wheelchair.
I spotted a woman wearing bright red sneakers, the same kind I was wearing. She must have good taste. I laughed. I zoomed in closer and noticed her black pants, her gray bag she carried over her black hooded jacket. She was walking in a relaxed manner, one hand trailing the wall beside her. I bet if I could have seen her face, she'd be smiling. I began to feel a little sad. I wish that I could be there, walking so carefree with her. That wouldn't happen though, until I died. I was stuck in this chair. I sighed and zoomed out of Tokyo. I turned off the computer and went to bed. I got up early and decided to look around Paris. I randomly zoomed to an area and saw a street lined with old brick buildings and a few small shops and an old tan brick church. I spun the view around a few more times and then saw something peculiar. Sitting on the bench at the bus stop were two people. One of them was a young woman with her feet stuck in front of her in a relaxed manner. She was wearing those same red sneakers. I was startled for a moment as I noticed the black pants and
Wait.
black hoodie.
That was Tokyo. She all the way in. Hold up. How she get there? She was just in Tokyo. Hey,
jacket. Her
coincidence.
dark brown hair was tied loosely behind her head. A gray bag sat on the bench beside her. This is crazy, I thought. It can't possibly be the same woman. This is a different country, different continent even. How could it be her? This is stupid. It wasn't as if these were live photographs. They were taken ahead of time and then stored. It's not like she was in two places at once. She could just be a traveler. Besides, without seeing her face, it was impossible to tell it was the same person. Brown is a common hair color. Those red sneakers were something I purchased online. I'm sure a million other people did too. I shook my head and went to fix some lunch. When I got back online, I decided to look at Berlin. I picked a random street as usual. It looked pretty
Yeah,
empty.
Berlin,
There wasn't much to
Berlin.
see at all, really. I was disappointed and moved my cursor to click away when something caught my eye. I turned the view, and there they were. Those damn red sneakers. I stared in shock.
Oh, yeah.
How could she be there too? Even if she was traveling, there's no way I would find her every time.
She a
Even
road
finding her in
runner.
Paris would have been one heck of a coincidence, but this was crazy. Was this some kind of joke? Had Google decided to play a prank on its users that use their product so much? I did a quick search, looking for a note about a woman that shows up like Waldo. There was nothing. I looked through articles on strange things you can see on Google Maps, but none of them mentioned the woman that travels the world with you. Had my self-imposed isolation driven me mad? Had I become so lonely that I created a hallucination for myself? I sent a text message to a friend asking him to look at the locations. I asked him if he saw the same woman. Then I waited, hands sweating, heart thumping in my chest. I jumped when my phone beeped. I see the lady you're talking about in Berlin. I didn't see her in Paris or Tokyo. Is this some kind of game or what? Are you okay?
What you mean you
I
don't
didn't
see
respond.
her? She was
Instead,
there.
returning to the locations in Tokyo and Paris. There she was. I shivered. Who was she? What was happening? I switched to Sydney, then London, Zurich, Hong Kong. She was everywhere I looked. In each picture, she came closer and closer to looking directly at me with her blurred out face. My heart felt like a terrified bird slamming around inside my chest. Who was she? Was she following me? Was I following her? I wish I could see the expression on her face, know what she saw when she looked back at me. I wanted to get out of the chair and run. Why is it that the only thing that made me feel free again was the thing that made me feel even more trapped? I typed in the name of my town and zoomed into a random street. It was a couple of miles from my house. The gates to the city park were shown in the clarity of daylight, despite it being night here. There she was. There she was. She was only a few miles from my house. She was near me.
Wait, does that mean like she's bringing her places? So maybe she's controlling her. Just go to Antarctica. Put her there. Or doesn't Google Maps have like Mars? Send her ass to Mars, bro.
And she was watching me. She was coming for me. What did she want? I typed in the name of the apartment complex where I live. I could see.
Bro, why are you bringing her closer to you? Send her ass to Mars, bro. Send her to Mars.
The parking lot was full of cars, and there were a few blurred out children in the playground. I searched everywhere for her. She wasn't in the parking lot or on the sidewalks, not hiding between the buildings or standing in the playground. I even scanned each of the cars, behind the bushes, and each of the blurred windows. She wasn't there. I curled tightly around myself and lay my head down on the desk. This place was safe. I didn't leave the apartment anyway. I would never use Google Maps again. I would never see her again. She could stay at the park for all I cared. I'm safe, I said to myself in a whisper. It felt good to hear it out loud. I'm safe. A chill ran down my spine. I had a camera hooked to my computer that showed
Get the strap. Like, I swear, like,
who was at the front door. As I went to turn on the security feed, I realized the last of Google's images that I'd seen had only shown the outside of the building. Just the outside. I looked at the screen and saw a woman in black pants, a black blue jacket, wearing a gray bag with a
I got that blower for you.
Of course, there were those red sneakers. She looked directly at the camera, her face still a complete blur, as she reached her hand out in front of her. That's when I heard the front door slowly open.
Start bussing!
Want something scary for your walls? We have a limited edition poster available for purchase.
Man, get this mess out of my face. Yeah, I think we gonna end it right there. That was a little 4-parter. Yeah, we gonna end it right there. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Finally, 1 year on YouTube, bro. It's crazy. That's it. If you like videos like this, you want to see more of my content specifically, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like the video, and if you want to, you could turn on post notifications. Now you could either put it on prioritized, or you could put it on like personalized notifications on. I think personalized notifications are like, say if you like the horror reaction videos, then you'll only get notified about those. But if you want to see all my notifications, then just, yeah, go ahead and do that. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I'll see y'all in the next video.